This is CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures.
Building your child's financial future starts earlier than you think, and it starts with Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union. With the Kids Credit Union, families can take simple, achievable steps today that lead to big outcomes tomorrow. We believe small, consistent saving habits build confidence, responsibility, and lifelong financial stability. Your child could graduate with up to $10,000 to kickstart their future. We're more than a bank. We're a long-term partner in your child's life. Stop by your local branch today and let's start their journey together.
This Sportscast, we'll be talking about NBA playoffs. We'll have an interview with Malik Powell. And then we'll be talking about NFL, the two crazy trades that happened on Monday. But to start, NBA playoffs. Game 7, Spurs OKC. And this was a crazy series. Goes 7 games. I feel like any series that goes 7 games is just crazy. Very entertaining series. This Game 7 really came down to who had the better depth, and that was not OKC, the Spurs. I mean the game-winning play, Luke Cornett chased down block. Julian Champagne in this game, 6 3-pointers, shooting 60% from 3. Wemby, 60% from 3, 22 points. De'Aaron Fox, 15. Devon Vassell, 11. Stephon Castle, 16 points. Overall, they played amazing as a team, the Spurs. And it was a little shaky for them throughout the game. I mean, at half, they're up. Or no, I believe it was around the first quarter. And they're up pretty big. And then when it comes to the second half, it was almost tied. Let me look here. Yeah, it was 35-31 at the start of the second. And then, it got pretty close at half. And then it kind of loosened up more. Spurs were up a little bit more after that. And then it was just kind of on and off for the Spurs. Spurs were dominating throughout the whole game, but it was at one point they're up 14. Then the next second they're down 3. And then they're up another 11, and then they're up 2. It's just they weren't very consistent in this game. MVP of the series, gotta be Wemby. I mean, probably should have been the MVP of the entire league. Wemby is that guy. I would expect him to be this Finals MVP against the Knicks. We're going to get into that later. But Shea, close second, 35 points in this Game 7. But the thing that I think Shea did worst in the series is that Shea was putting up 25 shots a game or whatever he was averaging, and making 12. He went 12 for 21, which is still over 50%, but it's not great. You would want to see maybe, I would rather see a 9 for 15, or I don't know, 6 for 13. I feel you got to spread the ball more than that, and that's what it comes down to. Shea gets to the line 11 free throw attempts in this one. And that pretty much summarizes Game 7. Spurs take that one 111 to 103, and the first game of the NBA Finals is tonight. Game 1, Spurs-Knicks. For Jordy's sake, we're hoping and praying we could see a Knicks dub. Knicks, the analytic predictor, it has Spurs winning 58%. This is in San Antonio. The spread is only 4.5 going in the Knicks direction. And I honestly don't hate the Knicks in this game. I think they are a great underdog. I would not be surprised whatsoever. I mean, Jalen Brunson averaging 26, Wemby averaging 25, Cat averaging 12 rebounds a game, Wemby's averaging like 11 and a half. This is going to be a great series. A lot of people are saying Knicks in 4, which I think is realistic. I hope it doesn't happen, though. I am hoping and praying it's not like that because I don't want to see the Knicks win. Not the Knicks. I hope the Spurs don't win. I don't want the Spurs to win. I want the Knicks to win. But realistically, I think it's going to be Spurs in 6. I want it to be like Knicks in 7. I feel like that would be great. My prediction for game 1, I think the Knicks are going to take game 1. I think the Spurs are going to come in overconfident. I think the Knicks are going to upset them in game 1. So that's my game 1 prediction, overall prediction. I think Spurs are going to take it in 6. My MVP prediction for the finals. Gotta be Wemby, right? Wemby, I could see a sneaky, maybe Luke Cornett. Luke Cornett was probably the MVP of that Game 7 because of that Game 7 chase down block at the end there. But I think Wemby will be the finals MVP. We will probably be, if it goes to a Game 7, we'll probably be predicting the Game 7 next podcast. Next segment, exclusive interview with, I'm blanking, Malik Powell, North Grind mentor. And then after that, we're going to be talking about the 2 crazy trades that happened Monday, June 1st. So we'll see you guys next segment.
At Wegmans, we've crafted our new sandwiches with layers and layers of deliciousness. Each one is made fresh with our very best ingredients, like hearty breads made with grains from near our stores, premium cheeses, and freshly carved meats. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for sandwiches that are endlessly good.
What happened?
Welcome to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame, located at 15 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Visitors will see photographs, awards, apparel, and other sports memorabilia. We invite all visitors to stop in the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and learn about the sports history of Chautauqua County.
It'll look bad, but...
Jamestown, New York is where innovation meets sustainable growth, fostering a vibrant community of creative, dedicated people who truly love where they live. It's a place where you can build a fulfilling life with excellent schools, quality healthcare, and a cost of living that supports your ideal lifestyle. Blending small-town charm with easy access to big city amenities, Jamestown is the perfect place to live, work, and raise a family. Jamestown, New York, the pearl of opportunity and balance.
There's always something happening in Lakewood. Kids can climb, swing, and play on our brand new playground, while grown-ups shop, sip coffee at Ryder's Cup, or catch live music at Hartley Park. Hit the courts, sail the lake, and explore our library and local markets. Lakewood brings neighbors and visitors together with fun around every corner. Lakewood, New York. Come play, come stay. Where good times live.
CCS Sportscast. I'm Sebby Gibbs, and I'm here with North Grind hockey mentor Malik Powell. How you doing today?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming in. And to start, what is your experience with hockey, and how does that tie in with North Grind hockey?
My experience with hockey, I've actually been playing hockey since I was 3 years old. So I picked it up at a really young age, just something to stay active and keep the body moving. I was actually born with a club foot, so it's actually a little disability with my ankle. So I had surgery at a really young age, and the doctor told me to get into hockey to gain strength in my ankle, and the rest is kind of history. I fell in love with the sport, fell in love with the people, and now just fell in love with the game even more to now start a company.
Yeah, so what position did you play growing up?
All throughout hockey, I was mostly a forward. You're not going to see me scoring goals.
Yeah.
I'm more kind of the get in your face, make it hard for the other team to play. And that's what I love, kind of showing kids that there's another aspect in the game besides just me. They said that wrong. Besides just scoring goals, you know what I mean. There's a lot more that you can do, and that definitely was not me. I was not a goal scorer.
Right. So for those who don't know, what is North Grind Hockey, and what are they trying to achieve or do?
100%. North Grind Hockey is a company that me and my best friend Justin Ryan put together. He plays D3 at Oswego State right now. We saw that there's a lot of opportunity for hockey, a lot of growth. Yeah. For a lot of kids that maybe don't have the right opportunity or aren't getting the looks. Yeah. So we are kind of trying to branch out to anybody who wants to get better, instead of the mindset in hockey is kind of we will pick you. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have to be selected. If you're ready to put in the work, we're ready to give you an opportunity and a platform to showcase your skills.
So is North Grind a team, or is it more like a training program? What is North Grind Hockey?
North Grind Hockey, so we offer a plethora of different options. We actually offer a mentoring and development program where kids can come on via Zoom or Discord, and we go through their game film, we go through their mistakes, we go through things that they do well, and we also compare that to NHL players. So the best of the best, seeing that you can still make mistakes at a top level while you're being the best players in the world. So it kind of makes the kids feel a lot better, because it's all right, even though I'm making a mistake, the best players in the world are making the mistakes too. Yeah. Another options that we offer local skates here in Jamestown. We've been holding them all summer, and we have a couple more throughout the end of the summer. June 6th. No, I lied. June 17th and July 1st are our remaining skates, and it's just good to keep the kids on the ice during the summer, give them other options to get out there and get their feet moving. And then the last thing that we offer is we're taking summer teams to Rhode Island and Boston to compete against different talent around the area. Yeah. So that's something we're really looking forward to. Yeah,
that's great. What makes North Grind Hockey different from other hockey training programs, would you say?
I would say that what makes us different is we've lived it. We are players that we've done it. Whatever the player the next level that they're trying to get to, we've played that or are playing there now. A lot of players want to go play junior hockey. Me and Justin Ryan played 4 years. We have 8 years of experience in the junior hockey world. We know what it takes. Justin won an NCDC championship. I have over 100+ wins in that field. We have a lot of connections. We know what it takes. So now it's just kind of giving the kids the road and the map of what it takes, and whatever you want to do with it, and we're here to push you.
How do you think this is going to impact the Jamestown community?
I think it's going to impact the Jamestown community a lot. We actually have 2 to 3 players signed up for us already, signed up going to Rhode Island to showcase their skills in front of new coaches, new scouting, new talent that have never seen them play before. So you have no idea what can happen. That's the same way I got recruited to the next level, is just getting in front of new people. And it's a great option for everybody to stay on the ice, especially during the weekly summer skates. There's not a lot of ice during the summer, especially when it's just little drop-ins here and there. Having a more competitive style drill system to kind of play into, it gets kind of redundant when you're going out there in practice and it's just a drop in and there's not much to do. You're just skating around. But when you get a group of your buddies and now there's a coach and now there's a little bit more of a structure, it makes you want to work that much harder, and that's when it's going to pay off for those players big time in August and September next year.
So what age groups and skill levels do North Grind Hockey work with, and who can benefit most, do you think, from your program?
Right. The best part of that question I really like is who can benefit most.
Yeah.
And what we always say here is the people who can benefit the most are the people that are willing to work, right? So it doesn't matter your age group. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how good you are. We have had 16-year-old beginners come out to the skate with 8-year-olds who have been skating for 4 years. So you know what I mean? It really doesn't matter. We want to see the effort. We want to see the practice is not going to be too hard for anybody. It's not going to be too slow for anybody. As long as you push yourself and you are trying to the best of your ability, it's going to be a great skate for everybody. So for the younger kids, it's good to see that the older guys are doing exactly what I'm doing, trying to get better, because when you're younger, that's kind of the hole that you fall into. You're doing all these little drills and you kind of don't know where it's leading you. But when you see the older guys doing the same exact thing, and it's like, oh, this is what they're doing to get better. This is how they are building their brand and their self. It makes you want to work that much harder.
So what qualities do you think separate good players from great players, what you're trying to make them into at North Grand?
It's one word, and mindset.
Yeah.
It's people's mindset. You can wake up, and we tell people all the day, and I talk to coaches at a higher level, and they say this all the time. I'd rather have the kid who's a little bit worse but is willing to work his tail off this practice than the guy who thinks that he's the next best thing. You know what I mean? Because 3-4 years down the road, the guy who's putting in the hard work now is eventually going to turn into, you don't know. But the guy who's just slacking off and you think you're okay right now, you need to get 1% better every day. And that's all a mindset. You know what I mean? It's never being satisfied. It's okay, like, set little goals, be proud of yourself when you hit your milestones, but it's all a mindset. You need to get 1% better every single day and never be satisfied.
And to, like, kind of second that, what do you think are the biggest mistakes you see from young hockey players when it comes to their development and when they're trying to get better?
A lot of things that I've seen, especially from going through the higher ranks of hockey, is people get complacent. So say you're really good at 14, 15, then what happens next year when you get recruited at 16 to go play somewhere else? Then you're a way smaller fish in a really big pond, and that transition turns in, it's a little hard for some people as they're trying to make that jump because they thought that they were the guy in their high school or they were playing AA and they thought they were the next best thing. So now when you go to juniors, it's those kids that I just talked about before that have that mindset of I still need to work, I still need to get better, I'm here to win. Those are the kids that take that leap.
Yep. What advice would you give to young players in Jamestown who dream of playing junior, college, or professional hockey someday?
My dream to them is keep your head on straight, right?
Yep.
You have your goals, you know what it takes. It's all over. You have your phone. Our phones are the dictionary to the world now. Like, you can look up anything.
Yeah.
You know exactly what it takes, right? It's not like some hidden secret formula. It's staying disciplined, it's staying consistent, and having the right mindset. So it's not impossible. We've seen all kids from all around the area do it. You know what I mean? From my hometown, from here in Jamestown, I'm from 4 hours away, and the little towns, it happens. You know what I mean? We look at here, and I'm been here for 3 months, and you see Ritter and all these different people, and it's like, it's possible. So it's all the mindset of, and all of these people that it's happened to, it's not by accident. They've wanted this for a long time. They've been putting in this work for God knows how long. You know what I mean? So especially if I would say to the kids in Jamestown that are young and this is something that you want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, give it your all. Give it 100% every single day. And something that my family always used to tell me is do something every single day to push you towards your final goal. Right? So if you want to be a librarian, if you want to be a garbage truck person, if you want to go play in the NHL, you should be doing something. Doesn't matter how long it is. Do something that day to get you closer to that end goal.
And do you have any concluding remarks?
My concluding remarks is just stay positive. Stay positive. Keep your head on straight. Nothing's impossible. The best stories are the underdog stories. So keep going, keep pushing, and join the grind.
Okay, so thank you so much for coming on, and we will be on next segment talking about, I think, NFL. So, yeah.
"70 years ago, it started with ink, paper, and a promise to do things right. Today, that same promise powers something bigger. JRSC Digital, where tradition meets speed and ideas turn into impact. From custom apparel and bold signage to targeted direct mail and promo products that get noticed, we don't just make it, we make it matter. Fast turnaround, local service, trusted for 70 years. JRSC Digital. Consider the possibilities."
Life moves fast, but the moments that matter slow us down. School runs, weekend games, road trips you'll never forget. It's all about getting there safely, comfortably, and together. At Schultz Chevy, we're here to help you find a vehicle that fits your family with space, reliability, and peace of mind you can count on. At Schultz Chevy, built on trust, driven by family.
From our lot to your driveway, we read it's Schultz Chevy, where every deal feels like a win.
To enlist into the National Guard, you first have to contact a recruiter. So either calling up your local office or going online and finding who your nearest recruiter is. So you talk to the recruiter. Once you speak to them and you schedule an appointment, you come in. Don't be afraid to come into our office. Coming in does not make you have to join. It's just answering any questions that you might have and seeing how we can help you get there.
Welcome back. Final segment of this week's CCS Sportscast. What an interview last segment. Great interview. And this segment, we're talking about NFL. It's kind of like another free agency segment. It's sick that, everyone waited till June 1st, and then we got these two crazy trades. First trade, this one was pretty expected. A.J. Brown, Eagles wide receiver, gets traded to the Patriots. And this is for a first-round draft pick in 2028, so in 2 years, and then in this upcoming draft, a fifth-round pick. I think the Patriots overpaid for A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is he's on the older side. He's 28 years old. Realistically, you don't want to waste a first-round pick, and this is I believe that would be the year that Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams are coming out of college to the draft. It's what it's looking like. And A.J. Brown gets, for a first-round pick for that year, you get A.J. Brown, who will be 30 that year. A.J. Brown's a bigger receiver. Who knows if he'll be able to maintain that muscle? Who knows if he can maintain that speed being that big of a frame receiver? He's 6'1", 226. I think the Patriots actually did terrible. I'm not going to lie on this trade. First round pick for any receiver, if it's not Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, or Puka Nacua, or Jackson Smith and Jigba, I don't think it's worth it. Next trade, this one was not expected. I didn't think that after they gave Myles Garrett that extension, I did not think he was going to get traded. Browns trade Myles Garrett to Rams for Jared Verse and 3 other picks, which I think both teams got value. Rams are known for not keeping their first-round picks. They draft Ty Simpson this year. So they are a win-now team. They are winning now, and it looks like it's Stafford's last year. And then Ty Simpson's going to take over with a great team around him. So I think that is the goal, for them to go win another bowl this year and then, have a young QB with a great team around him. So the picks are first-round draft pick this year, second pick next year, third rounder in 3 years. I think that's good value for the best edge rusher in the league, the sack king last year, holds the NFL record. And this is even getting speculation that Aaron Donald might come back. He said in the Pat McAfee show, he said it's gotten him thinking about returning. He said he has no urge to play football, but it's gotten him thinking about returning. Because Aaron Donald's only 35 years old. He's an interior D lineman at this age. He's probably a nose. And then you have Myles Garrett on the edge and already good defense. I mean, you trade for McDuffie this offseason. They are a win-now team, and they are scary. Like, way too early predictions. I feel like everyone has to have Rams winning the bowl at this point. And I feel like that is pretty scary, rating MVP and Matt Stafford throwing to Puka Nacua. And then on defense, you got Trent McDuffie, maybe Aaron Donald, and Myles Garrett. Trent McDuffie and Myles Garrett already are probably two top 5 defenders in the league. Yeah. Myles Garrett, defensive MVP. Thank you, Kresge, for the what I forgot. But yeah, defensive MVP, defensive player of the year. It is very scary. Giants news. Giants always a quieter team. Reuniting Giants and Odell Beckham. And this is also reuniting the coach, John Harbaugh, with Odell Beckham. OBJ. Obviously on the older side, I wouldn't expect him to go one-handed catches, stuff like that anymore. But, you have a young QB in Jackson Dart, young running back in Cam Scat. They lost Wan'Dale Robinson this offseason, but they got Malik Neighbors too. And then they signed Juju Smith-Schuster, Braxton Berrios, 2 good receivers. But the thing is, I saw a graphic. I lost it, but it was like 13 receivers or something that the Giants have. Realistically, you want 5. And they have Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton, OBJ, Juju Smith-Schuster, Braxton Berrios, not Wan'Dale anymore, Jalen Hyatt. Lots of guys that could potentially make the roster. But you really want 5 receivers. That's the NFL talk, really. Isaiah Hodgins. Oh, yeah. Isaiah Hodgins, Calvin Austin, Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney and Calvin Austin are acquisitions this year. No way they don't make the roster. Malik Neighbors isn't going to miss the roster. Darius Slayton's not going to miss the roster. Are they going to have 8 receivers coming in this season? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But yeah, that is the NFL side. Stanley Cup, Hurricanes, and Golden Knights. So Avalanche do not make it. My prediction, I think Hurricanes are going to take it. Yeah, and that is pretty much all. Crazy week of sports. Tomorrow, we're going to go watch a finals game. That's going to be fun. And yeah, NBA finals this week, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that is all, really. We will see you guys next week on CCS Sportscast.
Looking for something special? Something you won't find anywhere else? Dot's Gift Boutique is downtown Jamestown's destination for ready-to-go gifts, gorgeous home and garden decor, and all those perfect little finds you didn't know you needed. Just steps away from all your favorite spots, make Dot's on 3rd Street your next stop downtown. Dot's Gift Boutique. You'll find just what you're looking for.